Day 31 in a third world prison. Matthew 16, verse 26. It's worth nothing for them to have the whole world if they lose their souls. Thank God. The last 2 nights I slept without being woken by any cockroaches. My cellmate has been sprinkling bleach on the floor at night. It seems to deter them. This morning, one roach flew out of my neighbor's shoe across the hallway straight into our cell, and thank God my roommate killed it immediately. Ugh. This is the 5th morning now that I've awakened with diarrhea. It's getting bad. My stomach is starting to cramp right now. I think I'm going to have more as I'm writing. The nurse yesterday sat with me. She concluded it's the prison food. She thinks I'm not used to the bread and the rice. I think the food in general just isn't clean or sanitary. I've been told they put too much yeast in the bread. I had heartburn, indigestion when I first got to prison in the first week. Every time I drink the tea in the morning and in the afternoon, or if I ate the bread or ate the black bean soup in the morning, I had the worst heartburn. At night, the heartburn just gets even worse. By the 2nd or 3rd night, I had diarrhea for the first time when I was first arriving in the prison. I was given 2 small pills twice and a large oval pill. The diarrhea subsided. The heartburn eventually subsided, except at night. Then 5 nights ago, the diarrhea started up again. I'm so exhausted. I plan to only eat saltines now that I have commissary money. That's all I'm eating. I'm just eating food out of the prison shop. It's 10 a.m. Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. I've had a second bout of diarrhea at this point. And unfortunately, I just found out that there's no shop today and tomorrow on Wednesday. I only have half a gallon of clean drinking water, and I have diarrhea. They said if I want water, I have to drink water from the hose, so the prison tap water. But that water isn't clean, and there's chlorine in it. I'll just get more diarrhea. I've already been battling dehydration and didn't have clean water to drink for the last week now, 5 to 6 days. The rainwater that they give us as an alternative if we can't buy clean water from the shop, it stinks. It doesn't smell right. I was planning on buying more drinking water today. The plan was every 2 days I was going to buy more drinking water. When I addressed my concerns to the officer, the prison guards in charge, she responded, "This is prison, what do you expect?" I was shocked. What does jail have to do with health codes, giving us food that doesn't make us sick, providing us with water, clean drinking water? This feels very unethical. And that doesn't equate to whether I'm in jail or not. My punishment is being behind bars and losing my freedom to come and go. Letting prisoners get sick and not providing proper medical care turns into something else. Later on in the day, around 3 p.m., the nurse came back with 2 packets of electrolytes and 2 Imodium pills for diarrhea. I took the Imodium pills with the clean water I had. I was told the remaining clean water I had needed to be mixed with pipe water so that I would have enough water to dilute the electrolytes. That doesn't make sense to me because when I first arrived in the prison, the very first thing they told me is do not drink that hose water. It's only for showering. It's not meant to drink. And there's chlorine in the pipe water. and I've had diarrhea for 5 days now. I told the officer and the nurse, I'm not drinking the pipe water. I'm going to just have more diarrhea. The head officer in the prison and 2 other officers tried to scare me and told me that if I don't drink the pipe water, they're going to quote unquote charge me. They claimed that by not drinking the pipe water, that I am refusing medication, and that's against the rules. I am not allowed to refuse medication. I again stated to them, I am not going to drink water that's going to give me more diarrhea, but I tried to mix the electrolytes with the remaining clean water I had, which was about half a gallon. I also reemphasized, I have money to buy clean water at the shop, but no one would take my order yesterday and today, so I have no more drinking water today. And I learned this morning that there will be no shop even tomorrow. They went ahead and said, well, we're going to charge you for talking back to us. In other words, I'm locked in my cell today and tomorrow as punishment. So overall, I was given Imodium for diarrhea that I've had for the last 5 to 7 days. I received a total of 4 pills, 2 in the evening and 2 in the morning. Friday, I had diarrhea. The nurse prescribed me 4 more pills, but I only received 1 Imodium Friday night and Saturday morning. Both times I mentioned I should have 2 pills total, but the second pill was not provided to me by the prison guard. After I did go ahead and drink some of the well water, I had diarrhea again, and it smells. The well water smells. I let the officers know. I met with the nurse and stated I suspect that the water is not clean. And she reemphasized it's probably just the prison food in general. You're just not used to it. This time, she did not prescribe me more Imodium. She said, let's just monitor you and watch you the rest of the week. I'm not going to give you more Imodium. I woke up in the middle of the night and had the worst stomach ache. And I waited until early in the morning to use the restroom. My diarrhea is getting worse, and I'm losing so much water. I tried to slowly eat some soda crackers, but 2 hours later, I had more diarrhea. On top of that, there's a heat wave that's still ongoing. It's over 100 degrees. It went through the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. It's going on day 3 now. There's no fan in our room. There's no breeze from the outside. And we're locked in our cells for 2 days straight, Saturday and Sunday. And then again, drinking the rainwater is causing more diarrhea. There are no options to stay cool, and I have been overheating and feeling miserable. I'm losing so much liquid from sweating. And then now with this diarrhea, I'm noticing I literally have nothing else to drink. Nothing else. I need shop water. Now, on top of not having enough water and being in sweltering heat, we have a strict dress code. So this is a shirt that was given to me in Belize prison. So I can wear a shirt like this outside of my cell. My shoulders are covered and it's not low cut, so I'm not showing any skin. Well, in my cell, I was told by the guards over the weekend, I can wear a camisole, like a spaghetti strap top while I'm sitting on my bed. I happened to be standing in my cell by the door one day with a camisole. And the head officer said, you can't do that, you need to cover up. So later on in the day, I was sitting on my bed with the camisole on because it was so hot. When she came and saw me, she screamed at me and told me that I was on lockdown until tomorrow. for not drinking the well water and wearing